Welcome to another episode of Powerful Conversations. Today, we have the pleasure of introducing Rachel Drinnen, a Senior Program Manager here at Powerlink, who's also a passionate environmentalist. In this episode, our host Kelly Wilkes sits down with Rachel to explore her inspiring journey and how she's leveraging technology to pave the way for a cleaner energy future. Here's what Rachel had to share with us.
My name's Rachel Drinnen here at Powerlink. I'm a Senior Program Manager in Business IT and Digital Delivery. I joined Powerlink a year ago as a contractor. So my background for the last 15 years, I've been working on projects as contractors, most recently in the energy and utilities industry. After being here for a couple of months, I realised that this was a place that I'd like to stay for a little bit longer than you normally contractor. A permanent position came up and I applied for it and was lucky enough to be awarded the position. Very happy with my decision to come over to Powerlink.
It's actually an interesting point that you've gone from what is effectively a career contractor and deciding to make a long-term commitment to the organisation. Tell me about the alignment of your values, mission and vision to your own personal set.
I think that the climate crisis is a social and environmental issue. While I try to do as much as I possibly can in our home, like recycling and composting and, trying to be as green as possible, if you can align what you do day to day to something that aligns with your moral compass, I feel that you can leave every day feeling like you've actually made a difference in the world.
Which leads me a little bit to what is the day in the life look like for you? And how do you get that sense of feeling like you're making progress on something which is like it's a chunky problem?
As soon as I joined Powerlink, I realised the size and scale of the mega projects that Powerlink is responsible for delivery. The people at Powerlink are really motivated to get the delivery completed to decarbonise the network. They need help with their business processes and IT solutions. The fundamental shift in the way that Powerlink has been doing business for the last 20 years. One of the projects that I'm working on at the moment is the Engagement Plus platform, the Copper String project, which is kind of the cornerstone project for the QEJP. They're engaging with customers at the moment and they're using Excel spreadsheets. So it's very difficult for them to go out into the market and have these conversations, and they're having great conversations with that community, but they're unable to record that information into a usable system and be able to report on that sort of thing. There's a lot of work that's in flight, obviously, at Powerlink at the moment, so priorities can change on a day-to-day basis, and it's just about being pragmatic and ensuring that we're working on the highest priority for the business, because at the end of the day, we're here to ensure that business processes are more efficient.
What's the most exciting thing that you think is going on here? I think you obviously talked about that alignment of values around the climate crisis and the work that Powerlink's doing. I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more to that sort of process.
One of the things that excites me most about working at Powerlink is seeing the value that we're able to deliver to our end customers. So Powerlink folk, as I mentioned, they're very keen and they've been doing this for a long time. And one of the projects that's going live shortly is the use of artificial intelligence in understanding customer sentiment. So the use case for this is our community engagement or land relations team go out and engage with the community just to get their gut feel on how they're feeling about the infrastructure being built, feedback on corridors. So we will change our corridor based on community sentiment and a whole bunch of other things, cultural heritage sites, constraints and that sort of thing. But it is a really good way to get sort of, we call it ground truthing, for going out and understanding how the community feels. There's a huge amount of data that's obviously captured when they're out in the field. So we implemented a way that they can automatically collect customer sentiment based on AI, so NLP, natural language processing. So the information is created in an interaction within the Microsoft Dynamics 365 or a CRM, and then engines run over the top of it to pull out those key phrases and understand how the customer is feeling. So at a interaction by interaction level, that is valuable information, but you can imagine getting all of that data and being able to aggregate it up and have a look at how it's trending over time. So as the project progresses or something's happening out in socially, I guess, wider than just our mini project, or environmentally, you're able to gauge the community and their feelings about what Powerlink's doing.
Fantastic. That is actually really exciting how open Powerlink is to the adoption of these edge technologies. And really, even though they have a heritage of being a government organisation, they're really trying to focus on the leveraging of these things going forward, which is a great...
I love it, yeah. When we heard about this functionality within Microsoft Dynamics 365, we thought it would be very cool. Being new to Powerlink, we were wondering how Powerlink would feel about implementing such new tooling to the business. We floated this idea with our business IT and digital delivery general manager, and he was on board, which was really, really exciting for us. So we were able to harness this technology and deliver it really quickly to the business. We've also used Copilot within Microsoft Dynamics 365. So Powerlink rolled out Copilot, and I think the efficiencies that they've gained is huge just in the day-to-day operations. The use case, Copilot within Microsoft Dynamics 365, is being able to have a look at years and years and years worth of interaction history and type in a quick query to say, this landholder at 71 Payne Road, how do they feel about this project? And you get this great quick summary, so you can imagine the benefits of that. Another cool thing that I think our project's delivering is the ability to use these applications offline and on their tablets. So currently our teams are needing to take notes out in the field, which obviously isn't great for communication flowing between us and our stakeholders. And then they're coming back to their desk days later or at nighttime in the hotel trying to get patchy Wi-Fi to enter it into their desktop computer so those interactions are saved. The ability to be able to do it out on the fly in their car while they're, just about to go on their journey to the next person that they're going to see is fantastic. They're also able to record the conversations if the stakeholders agreeable and enter that information in, and that can be transposed into an interaction into D365. So super exciting stuff.
What are you most proud of in the work that you're directly involved in?
I think most proud of being able to come in every day to a company that I love working for and that aligns with my compass and values, and know that everybody else that I'm working with has similar values to me. We have this huge opportunity, all of our PQ employees, to make such a significant difference. So this is a once-in-a-generational change for Queensland and decarbonising the network. And I think none of that is lost on the people every day you come in, and sometimes there can be frustrations. But I think if you think about the bigger picture and the work that we're doing, it's just so important.
So great to hear how aligned people love working here. Last question, you're flying through these.
Okay.
What advice would you give to someone who's looking to grow their career?
I think aligning yourself with a great mentor, whether it's formal mentorship or not. I think if you surround yourself with people that are intelligent, driven, have similar morals to you and work in ways that you think is fantastic. I also think just accept every opportunity. So opportunities are going to come by you all the time. So pick them up and run with them. Even if you don't know necessarily how to do it when it's handed over to you, I'm sure you're going to be able to work it out.
Do you have any closing remarks that you would like to make?
One of the things that I love about working for Powerlink is the work-life balance. My husband and I both have fairly busy schedules, both with work and our personal life, and we've got a 2-year-old. So my day looks like coming in early, doing a day's work, and then I'll leave at about 3 to go and pick up my son from daycare. I'll spend quite a few hours with him, put him to sleep, and then I can log in the evening just to check on anything that I've missed over the hours that I've been playing with my son. No one blinks an eye at my weird work schedule. Everybody does whatever they need to do to enable their work-life balance and still manage to get the job done. I've not actually found this in any organisation. So most organisations that I've worked in would talk about work-life balance, but we'd still be having meetings at 6:30 on a Saturday night. I remember for my son's first birthday at a prior company that I was working for, it was a Saturday, and all of my family were here upstairs at my house, singing happy birthday to my son, and I was downstairs doing a release into production, and it was at that moment that I thought something has to change here. So that was one of the things that I was looking for and was really impressed with when I came over to Powerlink. They really do value family and particularly working mothers.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Powerful Conversations. Hearing about Rachel's journey and her innovative use of technology to foster a cleaner energy future was truly inspiring. If you're curious to learn more about Powerlink and the opportunities we offer, head over to our careers site at powerlink.com.au/careers. Here, you'll find a wealth of information and resources to help you grow and develop your skills and passion. Until next time, keep pushing forward and embracing every opportunity. Because at Powerlink, every possibility starts with you.